Improving our communities in West Virginia is hard work. A wheel is a simple machine that makes work easier. Welcome to the West Virginia Community Development Hub. We build wheels in partnership with communities and others who care about them. Our communities have the assets they need to become healthy, sustainable, and wealthy in all the ways that make a place worth living and investing in. It's time to help them realize their potential. The first step is to listen and learn, gathering all the essential parts to our wheel. The Hub listens to people all over the state. We help them come together to talk with each other about the future of their community. We identify commonalities across communities and sectors, and then we help initiate ways for those communities to take advantage of opportunities and overcome obstacles.
I'm Savannah Lyons. I'm Program Director of the West Virginia Food and Farm Coalition, and we're currently an initiative of the West Virginia Community Development Hub. We are in the process of becoming an independent nonprofit, but we were really started as a part of the Hub and kind of wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the Hub pulling us together. Our purpose is to bring together folks concerned with local food, and so we work with farmers, food service directors, buyers, growers, all kinds of folks to try to get more food from producer to consumer inside of West Virginia. There wasn't really a statewide network that was working on this kind of thing before we existed, and the Hub saw that and made it happen.
The Hub recently called up some of its partners across the state and asked about the role that the Hub plays in their community. Here's what some of them said.
Overall, you just have a good attitude as far as wanting to get everybody's opinion on it, and you don't exactly take a side to it, but you kind of uniformly seem to take the attitude that your goal is to make things better for everybody and increase commerce and just improve the situation.
Now that we've got our parts together, it's time to start connecting them into a bigger, better machine that expands the ability of West Virginians to develop and implement their great ideas. But that requires resources, technical skills, training, money, and sometimes even cheerleading to help community members see that improvement is possible. Through its relationship with funders, community members, and service providers, the Hub is able to connect communities with an extensive network of resources and support they need to succeed.
So I'm Dave Clark. I'm the Executive Director of Woodlands Development Group and Woodlands Community Lenders, nonprofit community development organization serving Randolph, Barber, and Tucker counties. We've worked with the Hub in a variety of settings, but a great example is up in the community of Thomas, where the Hub was able to work with a group of local residents that was interested in downtown redevelopment, in addressing vacant and dilapidated buildings, and creating some more public space. And so they were able to help that group create a new organization essentially, identify some collective goals and priorities, and allowed us to work very efficiently with this group on the ground. At the same time, the Hub helped us identify with outside resources that we could utilize to better do our job. And so as a result, I think, of the Hub's work up there, Thomas is really now, it's a thriving community.
One of the greatest things I see about how the Hub works is the networking approach. The open sharing of information is so encouraged. I think that can spill over to so many other programs that have to do with community capacity building.
But what good is a wheel if it doesn't go somewhere? The Hub's final role is to make sure that communities' best laid plans can be smoothly launched. We might need to do a few experiments, perform some tests, maybe tinker and revise a bit so that success is possible. In the process, we embrace creativity, innovation, and a willingness to take risks, all in an effort to build a better wheel and a better West Virginia.
I'm Lori McKinney, and I'm a member of the Princeton Renaissance Project, which is our Blueprint community team. One of our main projects with the Blueprint program was acquiring an old theater and renovating it. And throughout the Blueprint program, we were at the table together and we were able to purchase the theater. And so we bought the theater, and now our momentum continues, and we're getting ready to renovate the theater. So just having the team come together and work through the blueprint strategy sessions, the momentum that built was just enormous, and we just put it into action.
I do think that it is unique to the state that we have an entity that is in the position to be that connector and that integrator and that sort of idea nurturer and that network supporter.
I'm Ken Spellman, Executive Director of the West Virginia Community Development Hub. I want to invite you to get involved in improving your community and your state. Here are a few things you can do to get started. 1, connect with the Hub. You can find out all about us at www.wvhub.org. 2, attend some trainings, conferences, and workshops to learn about community development and about the West Virginia Community Development Network. 3, convene the citizens of your community to develop a community vision and a plan for achieving that vision. 4, get to work on implementing that plan. We're here to help. Let us know what we can do. Let's keep this rolling.
The Hub works to ensure that our communities will be resilient for the long haul. Standing beside our partners across West Virginia, we work as a wheel factory. Pretty soon, there's a whole system of wheels out there, working in concert to move us forward. Find out more about the Hub's work at wvhub.org.